Hey, warrior. The world doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't pause for your fears. It doesn't respect hesitation or weakness. Life is chaos. People will betray you. Opportunities will vanish. Plans will collapse. And when everything falls apart, most people crumble. They panic, freeze, and let the storm destroy them. But not you. A Stoic warrior doesn't wait for the storm to pass. He becomes the storm. He stands tall when the world tries to crush him. He moves forward when fear screams to stop. He speaks with intention. He acts with purpose. Every choice, every breath, every glance reflects strength, discipline, and control. This is not arrogance. This is mastery. This is the power of a mind that refuses to break. This is the Stoic Warrior Mindset. Today, you will learn how to carry yourself like a true warrior, how to sharpen your discipline, strengthen your mind, and remain unshakable, no matter what chaos surrounds you. The world will test you. It will try to break you. The question is, will you bend, or will you rise? Hey warrior, the first battle is in here. Before you can conquer the world, you must conquer your own mind. Every battle begins with thought. Every failure begins with hesitation. Every disaster begins when your mind surrenders before your body even moves. Most people live as slaves to their emotions. Fear, anger, doubt, and regret control them like invisible chains. Panic spreads, chaos grows, and the storm outside feels unstoppable. But a Stoic warrior is different. A Stoic warrior understands that the real battlefield is within. The enemy is not the chaos around you, it's the chaos in your thoughts. The power of mental discipline. Control your mind, or your mind will control you. It sounds simple, but it is the hardest thing you will ever do. Every moment, your brain sends signals to react, fight, flee, freeze. But a disciplined mind pauses, analyzes, and decides before emotion hijacks action. Take fear as an example. The moment danger or failure appears, fear screams, "Stop! Run! You cannot handle this." Most obey it instinctively. But a Stoic warrior listens, acknowledges the fear, then ignores it and acts anyway. Fear becomes a signal, not a master. Practical mind mastery. So how do you train this mind of steel? Every day. Not someday. Every morning, in moments of quiet and reflection, you confront your thoughts. Ask yourself, what am I afraid of? What is within my control, and what is not? How will I act even if the worst happens? Practice self-talk that strengthens rather than weakens. Replace "I can't" with "I can endure this. I can act. I will control myself." Every time you do this, your mental armor thickens. Every challenge you face becomes less intimidating. Every chaos around you loses power. Why most fail? Here's the brutal truth. Life will always test you. People will betray you, plans will collapse, disasters will strike without warning. The world doesn't wait. It doesn't care. Most will crumble because they never trained their minds. They never prepared for the storms. They surrendered to panic before the first blow even landed. But you, warrior, you have a choice. You can train your mind to stand unshakable, to see clearly, to act decisively. You can become the person who walks calmly through chaos while others freeze in fear. Right now, pause. Ask yourself, am I letting fear control me? Am I acting on instinct or strategy? Am I mastering my mind or letting it master me? Comment below. I control my mind. Make it your declaration. Make it your armor. The first battle, warrior, is always internal. Master it, and every external battle becomes easier. Train your mind relentlessly. Control your thoughts. Command your emotions. This is the foundation of the Stoic Warrior Mindset, unshakable, disciplined, and ready for anything. You've trained your mind. You've faced your fear and learned to pause before reacting. That is your foundation. But having a strong mind is useless without discipline in life. Mental strength without action is like a sword that never leaves its sheath. Chaos doesn't wait for thought, it attacks through inaction, hesitation, and weak habits. A Stoic warrior knows that to survive, to thrive, and to dominate life, you must turn discipline into your weapon. Every decision, every habit, every daily routine must reflect power, focus, and intention. Discipline is not punishment. Discipline is your armor. Discipline is the force that turns chaos into opportunity. Motivation is temporary. Inspiration fades. Life hits hard, unpredictably, and often unfairly. Most people give up the moment effort becomes uncomfortable. But a Stoic warrior acts regardless of emotion. Action is not for the moment, it is for long-term mastery. Every choice is deliberate. Every habit strengthens the mind and body. Discipline is built in daily routines, not dramatic gestures. Wake up early. Train your body. Sharpen your mind. Read, reflect, meditate. Practice patience. Practice restraint. Practice endurance. A disciplined life transforms ordinary people into forces that cannot be broken. It turns fear into focus, confusion into clarity, chaos into controlled opportunity. Without discipline, the strongest mind is useless. A man who cannot act decisively will crumble when faced with pressure. A warrior who lacks routines will lose control when chaos strikes. But discipline is a force multiplier. Small, consistent actions accumulate into unstoppable momentum. 1 disciplined day builds strength. 7 disciplined days build mastery. A disciplined month builds unshakable power. Remember, the world does not respect excuses. It rewards preparation, effort, and relentless action. Discipline is your declaration that you refuse to bend, freeze, or surrender. Right now, think of one habit you can implement today that strengthens your mind or body. Will you train for 30 minutes? Will you plan your day with purpose? Will you practice self-control when temptation arises? Hey warrior, discipline is your weapon. Without it, chaos wins. With it, you become unstoppable. Your mind, body, and actions align. Fear loses its power. Challenges shrink before you. Master discipline, and you master life itself. You've mastered your mind. You've forged discipline in your daily life. You've trained yourself to act even when fear screams. But now comes the truth most people cannot handle. Life is relentless. It will hit you with betrayal, failure, pain, and disappointment. It will push, pull, and punish without mercy. It will test your endurance and mock your preparation. Most men break. Most minds crumble. Most warriors surrender to the storm. A true Stoic warrior sees this differently. Every hardship is not an enemy, it is a weapon. Every struggle is not a punishment, it is a forging fire. Every obstacle is not a limit, it is a training ground for greatness. Pain, failure, loss, rejection, these are your tools if you know how to wield them. Turn hardship into power. The world does not give handouts. It does not reward comfort. Weakness is ignored. Only struggle produces strength. A Stoic warrior faces hardship head-on. He does not complain. He does not beg for mercy. He absorbs the pain and transforms it into fuel. When life knocks you down, do not stay there. Analyze the blow. Understand its lesson. Extract the wisdom, the resilience, the power hidden in adversity. Seneca taught that difficulty is the natural testing ground of the mind. The person who embraces suffering grows stronger. The one who resists it remains weak. Think of steel forged in fire. Each hammer strike strengthens it. Each challenge strengthens your character, sharpens your focus, and prepares you for the battles ahead. Aggressive mindset shift. Stop asking, "Why me?" Start asking, "What can I take from this? How will I rise stronger?" Hardship is inevitable. Pain is unavoidable. Weakness is optional. Every time you confront adversity without surrendering, you add another layer of armor to your mind. Every struggle survived without giving in builds unshakable power. Do not fear hardship. Do not run from it. Let it fuel your rise. Right now, warrior, reflect. What hardship are you facing today? How can you turn it into power? How will you rise stronger than before? Comment below. I rise through struggle. Make it your declaration of unstoppable strength. Hey, warrior, the world will hit you hard. But if you take every strike as a lesson, every loss as training, every challenge as fuel, you do not break. You rise. You grow. You dominate. Hardship is no longer a threat, it is your greatest weapon. You've mastered your mind. You've disciplined your life. You've turned hardship into power. Now comes the ultimate test. The storm is raging. Plans collapse. People betray you. Fear screams in your ears. Panic spreads like wildfire around you. Most crumble. Most minds fracture. Most warriors fall because they react to chaos instead of commanding it. A true Stoic warrior knows the battlefield is not only outside, it is inside. The mind dictates the outcome. Calmness in the eye of the storm is more powerful than any weapon. Chaos does not respect panic. It only respects control, focus, and presence. Stay calm in chaos. When the world screams, the Stoic warrior whispers, I am not afraid. I am not rushed. I am in control. Calmness is your superpower. It allows clarity when others see only confusion. It allows strategy when others act blindly. It allows action when fear immobilizes the weak. The Stoics understood this centuries ago. Marcus Aurelius wrote that no event can disturb a man who has mastered his mind. It's not luck or circumstance, it's mental command over self. To stay calm, you must train your body and mind to respond deliberately, not react automatically. Slow your breathing. Focus on what is real. Take one step at a time. One decision. One movement. Each controlled action cuts through the chaos like a blade. Aggressive mindset shift. Most people panic because they think the storm controls them. A Stoic warrior knows better. The storm only has power over you if you surrender. You are the eye of your own hurricane. Calm is your armor. Discipline is your sword. Presence is your shield. When others run, freeze, or shout, you move with precision. When the world spirals, you dominate your environment with clarity and intent. Interactive moment. Warrior, pause and reflect. Are you reacting to chaos or commanding it? How will you remain steady when life hits hard? Can you focus on your actions, even when the world screams? Hey, warrior, the storms will come, but your mind is your fortress. Panic is weakness. Calm is strength. Control your breathing. Control your thoughts. Control your actions. When everything collapses around you, your calmness becomes your power, your weapon, and your path to victory. You've mastered your mind. You've disciplined your life. You've turned hardship into power. You've remained calm when chaos screams. Now, here's the ultimate truth most warriors never grasp. Energy is limited, and time is ruthless. Stop fighting battles you cannot win. Stop stressing over people, events, or circumstances beyond your reach. Every second spent on the uncontrollable is a second stolen from building strength, skill, and dominance over yourself. A Stoic warrior understands, focus is the weapon that separates the unstoppable from the average. Focus on what you can control. You cannot control the past. You cannot control other people's opinions. You cannot stop betrayal, pain, or sudden misfortune. But you can control your actions. You can control your thoughts, your responses, your habits, and your discipline. This is where true power lies, in focusing relentlessly on what is yours to command. One action taken correctly is worth 1,000 wasted reactions. One decision made with clarity can change the course of your day, your month, your life. Epictetus taught that the essence of freedom is understanding this. You are only truly responsible for yourself. Everything else is outside your command. When you apply this, the chaos around you shrinks. Problems seem smaller. Fear loses control. Your mind sharpens. Your actions become precise, deliberate, and deadly effective. Aggressive mindset shift. Most men waste their lives reacting to things they cannot change: gossip, setbacks, disasters, criticism. They burn energy and attention on chaos. A Stoic warrior does the opposite. He ignores the uncontrollable and dominates the controllable. Every thought, Every movement, every habit. Precision, power, purpose. Focus is not passive. Focus is aggressive mastery. It is the weapon that allows a calm mind, a disciplined life, and unstoppable progress. Warrior, reflect now. Are you pouring energy into things outside your control? Are you acting deliberately on what matters most? How will you reclaim your focus today? Comment below. I control my world. Make it your declaration. Make it your power. Hey, warrior, the world will always try to distract you. Chaos will always scream for your attention. But your power comes from knowing where to strike, on yourself, your actions, and your focus. Control the controllable. Ignore the rest. Build mastery where it matters. Focus is your sword. Discipline is your shield. Calm is your armor. This is the mark of the Stoic Warrior. You've mastered your mind. You've disciplined your life. You've turned hardship into power. You've stayed calm in chaos. You've focused relentlessly on what you can control. Now comes the final battlefield, the one that shows the world who you truly are, your attitude, presence, and everyday actions. A Stoic warrior doesn't just survive adversity, he commands respect through how he lives. His posture, his words, his habits, and his energy radiate strength, calm, and control. The world notices it. Life bends slightly for it. People feel it, even without knowing why. This is the ultimate form of power, when your very being signals discipline and authority. Live like a warrior, attitude and presence. A warrior does not complain. He does not make excuses. He does not bow to fear or circumstance. Every action, every word, every glance communicates power and intention. Be decisive. Indecision invites chaos. Make your choices boldly, act immediately, and never waver in thought. Speak with impact. Words are weapons. Speak only what is necessary. Speak truth. Speak with authority. Move with purpose. Stand tall. Walk with intention. Carry your energy like a force field. Presence commands respect before a word is spoken. Control your reactions. People will provoke you. Life will frustrate you. Challenges will tempt you to lash out or give in. The Stoic warrior responds deliberately. Calm is your shield. Clarity is your weapon. Let adversity refine you, not break you. Every insult, every failure, every hardship is training. It sharpens your character, strengthens your resolve, and teaches mastery over self. Here's an aggressive mindset shift. Most people live passively, reacting to life like leaves in the wind. A true warrior dominates his presence. He shapes how he is seen. He shapes how he is felt. He walks through life with discipline, respect, and unstoppable authority. This is not arrogance. This is mastery. This is the Stoic warrior's final form: mind, body, habits, and energy all aligned in power and calm authority. Interactive moment. Ask yourself, warrior, do my actions reflect strength? Do my words carry impact? Does my presence demand respect without a fight? Hey, warrior, the battles outside are nothing if the warrior inside is broken. Live with intention, discipline, and calm authority. Carry yourself like a master of your mind and body. Let your attitude, presence, and manners reflect the power you've built inside. This is the mark of a Stoic warrior. This is strength in life, presence in action, and mastery in every moment. You've mastered your mind. You've disciplined your life. You've turned hardship into power. You've stayed calm in chaos. You've focused on what you can control. You've carried yourself with the presence, attitude, and manners of a true warrior. Now the world tests you. It will throw storms at your feet. It will try to shake your resolve. It will tempt you to doubt yourself, to surrender, to fall back into fear and hesitation. But here's the truth: you are no ordinary man. You are a Stoic warrior. Every strike you survive, every challenge you overcome, every battle you face without breaking, you become stronger, sharper, unstoppable. Calm is your weapon. Discipline is your shield. Focus is your sword. Presence is your battlefield dominance. Walk through life like a warrior. Speak like one. Act like one. Move like one. Let every glance, every word, every breath reflect the power of someone who cannot be shaken, cannot be broken, and cannot be defeated. The storms will rage. People will doubt. Life will test you. But you will remain unshakable. You will remain calm. You will remain in control of yourself, your actions, and your destiny. Now take this knowledge. Let it fuel your days. Let it shape your habits. Let it forge the unbreakable mind within you. And warrior, if you are ready to continue sharpening your mind, your discipline, and your presence, subscribe now and watch the next video on your screen. Your journey to becoming a true Stoic warrior is only just beginning.